Hi there, welcome guys in a new Photoshop tutorial. This time we will discover together how to create this great smoke logo with Photoshop. Be attentive and follow with me step by step how to create this great logo. Before we begin, if you don't have the Adobe Photoshop installed in your machine, I place the link in the description below where you can download the last version of Adobe Photoshop for free. And if you have any problem installing the software or applying today's lesson, just leave me a comment and I will reply to help you. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do, we create a new file with 1918 pixel and 1080 pixel with 300 pixel in resolution. We create our documents, new file, we create a new empty layer, and we go to this brush here. We install this smoke brush. We will find the link to download this brush in the description. After installing it, we go to the brushes here and we find the group free smoke Photoshop brushes. We will choose this one here, 4714. This is the first brush we are going to use with 700 pixel in the size of the brush. We choose the black color, of course, and we click one click. We add another, and the third one here, and using Ctrl G we duplicate the layer, we create a new copy. So we create a new layer and we use the free transform and we rotate it a little. Of course, the last layer we create, that's fine, and we use Ctrl G another time to create a new copy. We go like always to free transform, and this time we make a more hard rotation like you can see here. So that's fine now. Alright, Ctrl G another time, we create a new copy and we use the rotation. We rotate it to the left this time. In this manner we get this very great smoke effect. We place the layer until we are satisfied with the result. We click OK. So we select all the layers together with the Control from the keyboard, Control key from the keyboard, and using the Move tool, we move all the layers together and we make them in the center of our image or our background. So now we create a rectangle with no fill, no color in the fill, but in the stroke we choose this green color for the stroke of the rectangle. We choose this green color. For the pixels, the stroke pixels, we will choose as the beginning 3 pixels, and we drop our rectangle like you can see here. We drop our rectangle with the Move tool, we place it to the middle of the smoke. We come back here to the properties and we change the pixels of the stroke to 5. I think it isn't enough, so 7. Also I have add a little, so I will choose 15. 30 is too much, so I will choose 15. It's very good now. That's fine. I rotate the rectangle with the free transform using the Ctrl T from the keyboard, and using the move tool I place my rectangle as the center of the smoke. I make it a little smaller and I rotate it to the left, like you can notice here. So now I will change the orientation of the rectangle, of course. So I make the rectangle a little bigger, I rotate it a little, that's fine. So now I rasterize the rectangle, first thing, and I make it under the last smoke layer to get this great effect. Now all I have to do is insert the text layer. So first I will write my text. I write TM. I select the words, I make it more smaller, very small. I change the size of the text and I place it with the move tool in the center of the rectangle. So like you can see, we should make the text with the white color and more smaller, of course. I will change also the font, the kind of font. I think the GL-CMT is the best one in this case. So I select the text, I make it more smaller. I think now it's fine with 16 points or 5 points. I push the text layer to the top of all the layers to be visible. I think now it's very good. I place it in the middle. That's fine. I come back to the text layer and I add a point. I will select this point and go to the color here, and I will choose the green color with the eyedropper tool. Okay, that's fine now. I change the text to the Bebas new font. I think it looks better than the font we used earlier. So now everything is okay. We select all the layers together. With the Ctrl key from the keyboard and using the move tool, of course, we move all the layers together to the center of our background. That's very good now. So now we go to the last layer and we go to Effects and we choose Gradient Overlay to create a gradient overlay effect on the background. So in this color here, we will choose this gray color. This is the code of the gray color we will use. We remove this third color, and as the extremity here, we will use the white color. That's fine. So we click OK and we apply the effects with 100% opacity. OK. It isn't shown now, so all we have to do is go to Edit, Fill, and you fill with any color you want. We will fill with the white, for example, and this is our effect is shown now. So we will have to edit it because we have to change this yellow color here to the white one. Now it's fine. We get the white color, and like you can see, we get our effect our gradient overlay effect on the layer at the bottom, which is the background, which is presents the background. We come back to the text layer, we create a new copy from it with Ctrl G. Using the move tool, we move the new text layer, the new copy, we delete it, and we type www.tmnis.com, for example. It is just an example. So we select the text, we make it, for the font I think we'll use the GSOMC this time, and we make the text very small to be accurate with our logo. So we change the size of the text until we are satisfied with, and to looks good with our logo. So we move with the move tool, we move the text, the last text layer we create, until it is accurate with the text logo. Alright guys, I wish you enjoy this very useful tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to get the tutorials coming up. If you have any issues installing the software or applying today's lesson, just leave me a comment and I will reply to help you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorials.